Hello everybody, welcome back to Afghanistan 11. I'm Paradox Gamer. Thank you for joining me here for the Mountain Thrust mission. I will excuse my voice please, it's I'm still a bit under the weather, which gives me a rather dark tone in my voice. But it's turn year 23 now, and we have one Taliban unit here that we can see. I'm actually interested in seeing what else is out here. Let's put one there. Alright, so we still got the truck there. I seem to remember that one. So I definitely want to destroy that. Can we reach that with the artillery? Yes, that's a 62% chance. Let's give it a shot here. Right, that was hit. So that's 900. And I also have a mortar over here, but I only think that can reach this guy, and only 42% chance. I need to get the howitzer over there with the Chinook. I don't think it can get there in one turn anyway, so I got the option of using my special forces and drop the training, and then drop the A-10 Warthog on them, and then we can use the airstrike on the truck. That way we could eliminate both. It's not like we need the ANA troops right now, they're just better at visiting the villages, so we can get back to that. I think that's what we want to do. Bring this guy out, drop the A-10 on them. That will destroy them. And we can actually go for the crop as well. Or I could do that with the other guys. So I can actually go back in and start up the training again. Although that would take another turn. And then I think I'm going to drop my airstrike on the truck. 67% chance. Boom. So that's the end of those two Taliban. Let's see what we have. We got 6 Taliban, 3 militia, and 8 opium crops on the map right now. I can see 4 of the crops. I can go and destroy this one right now. First, let's bring the Husky over here.
Copy solid.
Nothing happens. Let's bring the
We're Oscar Mike.
sorry, the soldiers and the buffalo. These guys are going to make another base. I got plenty of money. Alright, so let's get these guys up and then land them over here.
Copy that.
And then we can destroy that opium crop, which will actually increase or decrease the hearts and minds by 3. But it will give me money. So you should not do this a lot. It's got 2 good things about it. It gives you PPs, and it prevents the Taliban from producing more units. But it does decrease the hearts and minds of the local population. So it's kind of a trade-off there. Now going back over here, we got smoke over here, so we got to visit that. We got plenty of fuel. So we'll bring the Husky over here. And then the MRAP. Let me just get rid of this. And let's visit the village.
Village uncooperative.
Okay, uncooperative. Let's bring them back up.
Copy solid.
Okay, so we want an artillery pit over here as soon as possible. Do I dare to get the Chinook through here? I'm not sure. Let's try that. So we'll take the Chinook and get the howitzer on board. And we could take the safer route up this way, because we're not going to get there in one turn anyway, so we might as well just take it easy.
Moving out.
So move the Chinook up here. And then over this way.
Moving out.
Now we've already seen these places.
We're Oscar Mike.
And we can reach over here next turn. So let's go ahead and make the artillery pit. I want that up here.
Affirmative.
There we go. And there's another village to visit over here. This is just standard procedure. Go here to the Husky. No IEDs. Then bring the US infantry and visit the town.
Roger. New intel received.
New intel.
Opium crop detected.
Got another opium crop all the way up there. It's pretty far away from my positions, so I'm not really going to get there. I think that's fair to
Affirmative.
assume.
We're Oscar Mike.
Not anytime soon, anyway.
Moving out.
Get these guys back. We got US flags on both of these cities. We can deliver some UN aid as usual. Here.
Copy that. UN aid delivered.
And get the
We're
truck back.
Oscar Mike.
Okay. So, we need to train something here. I'm gonna go with the chopper. The M18. Just take a while. But I don't really like the ASVs. They're pretty useless. They can bring infantry quickly back and forth but so can the helicopters. So they're pretty useless. Alright. And what are we training up here? ANA? Infantry? Yep. Alright. We got an Apache here. Do I want another one? I'm thinking about bringing the Apache down here then. Yeah, let's get another Apache. How much is that? It will cost $750. That's not a lot. Let's get another Apache. And we'll send that up here.
Affirmative.
Yeah, something like
We're
this.
Oscar Mike.
Over here.
Copy solid.
And then we'll take the Apache from here. It's now fueled up. And bring that over here.
Copy solid.
I could have used that on the truck as well.
Taliban spotted.
Oh! Ah, that was unlucky. We had Taliban right there. Right there. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna continue this way, though.
Moving out.
I mean, look at that. I have... I have the drone up here. And it just misses that hex by 1. So we had a Taliban here all along. Yeah, that's what I would call is especially unlucky. I've used all my moves. I got some special forces in here, then they'll be able to make it. So not a lot I can do about that. It's okay. I will build a. Do I have enough points for that? I'll build a construction facility here.
Roger.
And the Apache can land there. So it's all good. I do have the Black Hawk here. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not really 100% well. I think I'm gonna send that Black Hawk back home so it can start deliver necessary provisions. So we'll send that back home.
Moving out.
this way.
Moving out.
We got a lot of choppers in the air. Got 5 in the air right now. That's all of them. Alright, I think that's the turn.
Be advised, Taliban.
That's the Taliban from before. They can move a lot. Right into my view. And the or maybe that was the one from before. Anyway, we do have artillery. Let's start with that. That's a 62%.
Affirmative.
Now that just made them move out again into a place I can't see. And then the other guys over here, I could try and land the artillery piece over there. If I just go straight up this way.
We're Oscar Mike.
And then place that here.
Copy that.
Now let's use the remaining 11 fuel to get back
Moving out.
right away. Now that gives us an artillery piece over here, and that will have a 62% chance as well. Let's take that shot. That also just made the move. So we still got the A-10 as well. Now we can, I think we can fire from there, and we need to move 1
Copy
hex.
solid. Airstrike incoming.
I gotta hit sometimes. That was 3 misses in a row with 62% chance. What are the odds of that? You tell me. Okay, let's land the
Roger.
Apache here. And let's fuel up this Black Hawk as well, so we'll land that over here. And we gotta visit this village as well. Standard Husky action.
Moving out.
Nothing there. Get the US infantry up there and visit this, the village.
New intel received.
Now we got more
Crop
crops.
detected.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible crops out of 7. 6 Taliban cadres. I've seen 3 of them. They all moved out of my vision. Let's just bring them back.
Copy solid.
In there. And you go there.
Copy solid.
Okay. I'm not gonna go chase them around, I think. I'm just gonna go back with these guys.
Moving out.
I can also buy another
Copy solid.
artillery piece and put it over here. That we have 2 artillery pits, so I might as well use them. I got the money, so as soon as I get the Chinook back, I'll deliver another artillery piece over there. That will make it a lot more potent. So we gotta get these guys forward. They can move all the way up to here. That's without the airstrike, though. Yeah, we could run into trouble there. Let me just think for a second. What options do we have? We still have the Apache that could go out and help in case of an emergency. So I think we're okay. Let's send it up here.
Copy that. IED detected.
3 IEDs. And send the troops up. I'll place it in front.
Here, Oscar Mike.
Excuse me. Right, and then the Buffalo. We can't go quite as fast. I'll bring this one back then into the middle. There we go. Alright. The Chinook can actually move one more.
Roger.
For some odd reason. The Apache, I think, will land here.
Moving out.
So we'll have 2 artillery and 1 Apache and the mortars to fire from this position. The Black Hawk is heading back. Yeah, doesn't
Copy,
matter
solid.
what direction. Alright, let me just check here. We are training the M18. Black Hawk will head out again next turn. Everything is good except for the hit on the Apache. We could move the US Special Forces a little bit further this way.
Affirmative. Be advised. Taliban in the area.
So at least we can see them.
Affirmative.
Should I use the Apache then? I could go over here and take a shot. I'm pretty sure that is only, yeah, it's only 1 action point. So I could move over here, somewhere around here, and then take a shot at them. I just need to move 2 hexes actually. I can go here. Yeah, let's do that. That won't repair it though, so I have to wait 1 turn with that, but I'd rather just shoot these guys out. They can't be that lucky. This is the time, 59%, that we can make a hit. No, we move them again. That's 4 hits. 4 hits around the 60% mark. And no damage at all. Alright, that's all I can do this turn then. Let's end it.
New ANA unit deployed.
Here they come.
Be advised. Taliban in the area.
Yeah, we knew they were going to come there. And they disable the Buffalo. Alright, so let me see. So we're gonna get them into vision. So we're gonna bring the Special Forces this way.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
And they're not in vision yet. That's a bit weird. Okay. I thought they went this way. Maybe they changed direction and are over here. Maybe they went all the way back here. I don't know. In any case, they're not nearby, these forces. The Apache's got to land now.
Copy, solid.
No question about that. So let's finish up over here. These guys are running out of fuel, so I need to build that thing up here. So let's get the Husky over here.
Moving out. IED detected.
Why did he stop? You shouldn't stop by detecting IEDs.
Moving out.
And why doesn't he detect that one? Right, so the road is clear. So I should go up and build that base right there.
Copy that.
And I can actually go into it. And these guys can go in it.
Roger.
Oh, they're the one who got damaged. I thought it was the Buffalo. It was actually the MRAP. Let's get this one in there as well. That gives us the mortar. And I'll build a repair shop as soon as I get some action points on the Buffalo. Let's come back here. We got the Taliban over here. We could start with the mortar, maybe. I think that's a low percentage. That's a 50-50. My luck, that's definitely a miss. Yep, let's just move over there, and then we'll fire the artillery at 62. And finally a hit. And I'll just leave them there. Let's get the Chinook back somewhere like this.
We're Oscar Mike.
Still okay. Let's just land it here for now.
Copy that.
Okay. So we gotta visit this village. I gotta prioritize the tower, the water tower. So I gotta move the Husky over here, and then as far as I can go.
Copy that.
This way. That does leave one road hex open for IEDs, so I hope there's nothing in there. We'll see.
Affirmative. New intel incoming.
Some useless intel. I'll just bring them back in.
Copy solid.
And go over here. And we'll bring the Buffalo out to repair the waterworks.
Copy that. Waterworks repaired. We're Oscar
Like that.
Mike.
So we got a Black Hawk, and we need to send out some ammunition. Sorry about that. We need ammo up here. Oh, my voice. So we need ammo. We need ammo everywhere, but let's start up there. Yeah, let's just supply. No, let's move manually first. This
Copy
way.
solid.
I have a feeling that is safer than going over this hill
Copy solid.
and then deliver the ammo. And just land here for now.
Mike.
We should have 3 choppers here now. Yep. And we got an extra ANA, so I will put one ANA guy on one of the choppers going home, so that I can get an ANA in the headquarter. Let's just make the. Or what? Do we move out? Yeah, let's move out with the special forces then.
We're Oscar Mike.
Let's see if we can find that
Copy
guy.
that. Copy solid.
There he is.
Be advised. Taliban in the area.
Unfortunately, he's out of range, and I have already fired from here. I do have the Apache though. That's what it's there for. And the range is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here.
Moving out.
Fire. 71%. And they're gone. Nice. That's why I got Apaches out here. They're like an extra artillery piece. That's really cool. These guys need to get some. They can wait until next turn actually to get supplies. I've still got 8,000 points. I really need to get that hearts and minds up though. But I'll be working on these 2 villages very soon. That should help a lot. Plus we'll keep all the others. I just visited here, so let's get the truck out with UN8.
Copy solid. UN8 delivered. Moving out.
Get the truck back here. And I believe that is the turn.
Apache
Apache repair. We got militia there.
Be
And
advised,
militia here.
militia in the area. Eyes
Taliban
on
there.
Taliban.
Good to know. Right. So let's start up here then. I got no vision on those guys. So I need the repair facility for the MRAP. So that's what we're gonna buy now. See, we're capped on PPs now. So check the Buffalo and make the repair facility. Here.
Copy solid.
And then place the MRAP over there.
Copy that.
There we go. And then down here we got the militia. We usually can take them out with the mortar. We also got ANA troops over here now. Let's get the mortar and 63% chance. Yeah, they just dispersed, so we got no points from that. That's fine, we got plenty of points. The Apache is good to go. Let's just wait with that a second. These guys will need a supply drop.
Emergency supplies deployed.
And they're actually supposed to go up to the other base because we already got US forces here. Or I could just ship them out up with a Black Hawk. I think I'll just walk there with these guys.
Moving out. Moving out. Taliban spotted.
Alright, we got a Taliban unit here. I think we can reach that with the artillery. It's only 53 though.
Affirmative.
I need some luck here. Oh, they moved my way, so let's place the A-10 on them.
Airstrike confirmed.
No. That's one of those, huh? Alright, then we got the Apache. I'm not sure how far it needs to go. Let me just check again. The range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to go here and fire.
Copy that.
66%. You got a hit, but they're still alive. Fair enough. Running out of ammo over here, so we gotta get some ammo going. Let's check the headquarters. There's nothing here, so let's just get these guys back.
We're Oscar Mike.
Still only 50 hearts and minds.
Copy solid.
That's because I'm not destroying the Taliban. I'm just
Copy that.
shifting them out of the way, and that's not going to give me any points. That's the thing. The Apache can go back. So what we want to do here is we want to equip the Chinook with one of the ANA troops and then send it back.
Copy that.
So from now on we'll have ANA troops visiting the villages over here. I keep forgetting where are all the choppers. But there's another Black Hawk here. That's also just returning for another ammo drop. So return that.
Copy solid.
Like that. And we got nothing else in view, if I'm not mistaken. There could be something over here, but we can't see that right now. So that's a no-go. These guys can still move, but I don't have any more firepower.
Copy that.
Yeah, we can see them there, but I don't have the airstrike, and the mortars can't hit that far. Obviously. Same goes for this one. So we got nothing there. So let's just move. We could try and snipe them. No, we don't have that. Let's move over here. And I believe that was the turn. No, we need to visit this village over here. Get the Husky out.
Moving out.
The MRAP with ANA troops. Go visit.
Affirmative. New intel incoming.
There's a lot of intel from up there, which is pretty uninteresting because I can't get there.
Roger.
And return to here.
Roger.
Hearts and minds still only 50.
Copy that.
Alright, so I think we'll just return these guys.
Moving out.
Ooh, militia.
Spotted.
Yeah, let's just use the mortar.
Affirmative.
That's the last shot. We got it. That took us to 51. Nice. Let's move the special forces up
Roger.
here.
We're Oscar Mike.
There's nothing
Copy
else
that.
in the area, so let's just get the Apache down.
Copy that.
Alright. So I gotta remember. By the way, there's a glitch. There is a gun here. Oh, now it shows. It just didn't show before. So I gotta remember to buy another gun. And send it out next turn. With the Chinook and some ammo with the Black Hawk. So let's just see the end of the turn.
Taliban spotted.
Got Taliban up there.
Taliban spotted.
Taliban there. Oh no.
Taking fire.
Alright, we got hit. The special forces got hit. So this is crap. Pretty much. Let's see. We want something that gives us hearts and minds. ANA handover doesn't matter. PP up, PP down. Cooldown period up. Intel from villages. PP on enemy kills down. PP up per turn and cooldown period up. So these are pretty equal. I think this one is slightly better. So let's get some investment in that and get this guy elected. Alright, we can easily save this guy. That's not a problem. I got the airstrike back, I got artillery, I got the Apache, so we should be okay. We can start base building up here. We got plenty of firepower over here to kill that Taliban as well. And we gotta send out some choppers. Let me just check the overview. Intelligence, we got 10 Taliban out, 9 opium crops, all of them pretty far away. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And 5 of those are on the very northern edge of the map, which is pretty far out. One of them is closer. I can get to that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll put a break in here and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.